Alright, hey you guys, it is TsubakiSwagg and I'm coming to you with my review of Sword Art Online 2, episode 10? Yes, episode 10, Pursuer of Death. This episode, Shion, after all this time, after all those many times she has held a gun within Gun Gale Online, she finally snaps. Which she has every single itty bitty ounce of right to do so, considering that Death Gun can kill people within the game. So it picks up where the last episode left off at. Shion is like on the ground paralyzed and Death Gun is literally about to shoot her. And they didn't show his whole spiel or whatever, but Shion was talking about she didn't want to die, she doesn't want to die, and every time she sees him now, she sees the man she killed 5 years prior when she was 11. So Death Gun was about to shoot her, and of course, out of nowhere, Kirito he swoops in and saves Shinon's life again. So Kirito shoots Death Gun, he shoots him once in the shoulder and then grazes his shoulder, and Death Gun runs, and then he throws a grenade and Death Gun runs away again, and he picks up Sinan and runs off with her. And Sinan was like, no, drop me, blah blah blah. So they got onto a bike and ran away, and Kirito told Sinan to shoot the horse, because there was a horse that Death Gun could get onto to pretty much pursue them, but she couldn't do it. She could not bring herself to pull the trigger. And Kirito drove off, and then of course Death Gun got onto the horse and started pursuing them. So Kirito was like, well, while I'm driving, I'm gonna need you to shoot him, because Death Gun was shooting at them or whatever, and he was going to eventually hit one of them and kill one of them with that gun. And Sinan just could not shoot to save her life. It was ridiculous. So Kirito literally had to help her, and Sinan told him that she just could not shoot. She had lost all her fight that she had, and if she had a choice between fighting and not fighting, she didn't want to fight anymore. So Kirito literally turned around while he was driving and helped her shoot. And they shot, but they missed. Well, they missed and they didn't miss. They shot a car, and the car blew up. And I thought the Death Gun died, but Kirito said the Death Gun jumped out of the way before he would have been disintegrated and died. So Death Gun is still within the battle of bullets, which is a scary thought if you think about it, because he's probably going to take out more people, and they can't just sit and hide while he kills more people. So they have to take him out before he takes out anybody else. Kirito understands this. Shinan understands this, but she's still freaking out. So they finally get away, and they're sitting in the cave, and Sinan pretty much breaks down and tells him what happened, her murdering that man when she was 11 years old, and then Kirito tells her that he finally tells her that he was a survivor from Sword Art Online, and so is Death Gun, which is how he knows who Death Gun, he knows and he doesn't know who Death Gun is. So Kirito said that when he fought them, Laughing Coffin previously, he didn't care if he lived or died or whatever, but now he has things that he needs to protect within the virtual world and outside of it. So he's not going to die right now. He is going to face Death Gun, and he is going to try to vanquish him. And Sinan really doesn't understand this concept at this point, because she is just so deathly afraid of dying or guns or anything of that nature. So she pretty much is kind of leaning on Kirito, literally and figuratively, for assistance. And I can kind of understand where she's coming from. I guess it's a girl thing, but most people probably think she's crazy at the part when she said, I hate you, I'm going to lean on you right now. I can understand where she's coming from, because I've had that feeling before. So can't talk about her for that one, but I can see where people can say that she's crazy, but it's a girl thing. Don't judge us. So she pretty much, she finally, after all this time, even though she considered Kirito a rival, and she still says that she hates him, even though we all know she really doesn't, after all this time, she's still able to confide in him and now they might actually be able to get somewhere, and they'll be able to work together to take out Death Gun. And hopefully soon we'll figure out who Death Gun is before the season ends. I don't know if this is going to be one of the ones that go up to 24 episodes or if it's going to stop at 12 like every other anime does during the season. Hopefully it'll keep going. That would be nice, because I'd like to see how things turn out. But I might just end up having to read the novel, which I really don't mind. I love reading, so I would love to see how things turn out. But I would like to see how you guys felt about this episode. Was you expecting Shinon to die? Well, I mean, of course I wasn't, because I knew that her and Kirito are going to have their battle regardless of what happens. But did you guys expect Shinon to die? Did you expect Kirito to be there, like her saving grace, pretty much? How did y'all feel about this episode? I could go either way, but this episode, it was pretty good. I can say that. I'm happy that Shinon finally opened up to Kirito and wasn't being so jaded. So, I mean, other than that, this episode was pretty good. So, as always, please remember to comment, thumbs up, and subscribe. It helps me out a whole lot. And this is TsubakiSwagg saying adios.